Alright guys, so if you're anything like me, anyone like me, then you guys need an Instant Pot. That's because, you know, we can get chicken and rice made within under 30 minutes, I would say. And I'll show you guys how to do that. So first, we're gonna get a cup of rice. Alright guys, so I got my 1 cup of rice, and be sure you guys use a measuring cup if you're gonna do this. Not, like, I remember the first time I did this, I saw that you need cup of rice and a cup of water, and I did both, a cup of rice and this and a cup of water, and got way too much rice. So yeah, 1 cup in an actual measuring cup, and then 1 cup in a pitcher. Now we're gonna add the water. All right guys, next you're gonna wanna put this in the Instant Pot if it's not already like that. And then we're gonna close the lid on it. So if you guys are just using Instant Pot starting out, just like me, I need to put this. I would center it out where it says open and stuff, and like, it was annoying. I almost broke the thing so it wouldn't shut. And then I learned that there's this little groove right here, this little, and you have to match it with this groove. So it's not gonna be centered out from the start, so we're just gonna match that. And then you lock it. So you're gonna put it on and then lock it. And then it centers out. Yeah, very tricky. I don't know why they made it like that, but I guess it's the way you seal it. And you're gonna make sure that you have it on seal instead of vent. You can't see it on mine, but on yours, make sure it's on seal. And then what you could do the rice option, but I don't know how to do that. We're just gonna go pressure cook, and we're gonna put it in for 4 minutes, and we will start it. I messed up. All right, so we're gonna put it on for 4 minutes, and there's no start button on this. You just let it wait, and it's gonna take longer than 4 minutes because the thing has to heat up, and then eventually it will start the timer. So just like an oven, it's gonna preheat, and it doesn't tell you that. It's confusing. I know, I wish they did. Right now it's preheating. So the next beep is gonna show the timer, and that means it's starting, which I remember I thought, oh, it must be done because it's beeping. And no, it was just finally starting. So we'll get to that point. All right guys, so it just made a sound right now. Like 1 beep sound, and then it shows this 4-minute timer, and that just means it's finally starting. It doesn't mean it's done. So yeah, and also don't be worried if there's smoke coming on here and you have on seal. It just naturally has to release some vapor and stuff. But yeah, so that means nothing. And yeah, once this timer is done, we officially have rice ready. Okay guys, so it is officially done. The leaves on the keep warm timer, and before you open it, it won't even let you open it, but before you try, you have to vent it, and the volcano erupts. Alright guys, we're gonna take the lid off now. Yeah, it's gonna be wet, so you might have to drip it out. Okay, and then so I have this little rice scraper. If you guys don't, you can just use a fork. And it's important to do this as soon as possible because eventually it's going to get like sticky on, or it's not too big of a deal, but it will get like stuck on the bottom, which mine is already kind of doing that. But yeah, our rice is done. I'm gonna transfer this into our bowl, and then we're gonna get the chicken. All right guys, so the coolest part about this is getting frozen chicken straight from the freezer. You can see mine. This is where I got my chicken from. And then what I do first is I just put them in the bowl, you know, about that much you could cook. And they say like 4 pieces as long as it's like clear right there, but I'm gonna try to push it and cook all these. But yeah, put the chicken desired amount you want in there. Obviously not too much or else it all won't cook. And then what I do is I get hot water from the sink and just put it in there thawed out for like a couple minutes. And then after I get a broth ready, so I'm gonna use I'll show you that later. All right guys, then you're gonna put your 1 cup of water in, and then you're gonna season it however you want. If you don't have seasoning, just use salt and pepper, or You don't even need seasoning. You can just use water if you want to be hardcore. But I like to do garlic powder and onion flakes as well as salt. All right, and once you guys have seasoned it the way you wanted, you put the lid on. So remember about the groove thing. Can't see my lid. Okay, it's right here. It's the only little groove on this lid. And you're gonna wanna pressure cook it. If it's like this, like if you were like me and you left it on, it's just low. It's just on keep warm is all it is. We're gonna pressure cook it. Okay, we'll cancel the low, the keep off. All right, now we're gonna pressure cook it. And you can do it from 10 to 12 minutes. I'm gonna try mine for 10 because I've had the chicken sitting in keep warm for a while. And yeah, just remember it's gonna preheat and then it's gonna start your timer eventually. So right now it's preheating. And if you guys might wanna do 12 minutes, but either way, once it's done, you wanna measure temperature check your chicken. And if it's over 165, then it's okay. Guys, so the chicken just finished up. It's been done for a while now. The reason why mine is still on seal though and not vent is because you're supposed to let it do that for 5 minutes. I set a timer already. It's already been a minute. But yeah, so I messed up. I forget about all the time. I released it out of habit, and no, you're supposed to let the steam sit for a bit, for 5 minutes, and you don't have to do anything like turn it off or whatever. It just goes automatically to keep warm, and you just leave that for 5 minutes, and then you have chicken.